we came to get you. Rolling with me till we die, that's how homies ride. No need for consternation, gather the congregation. I'm rocking for my nation, to get that spirit raising. To all my cousins and my cliques, family and folks, we gotta ride out till we break up all them hundreds folks. Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 Never knew chill till I met with peace. Never knew war till I met with peace. Never knew ties till I came to rest. Got a couple real homies and they all the best. Never knew cause it's hard to watch. Seen a couple of my homies die upon the block with a and the vultures fly and I watch for my life to stop. Hard to see in the cold night when it's cold at night and my soul in ice. Gotta be when I'm holding tight and I hold the lights. Get a poltergeist, but real homies never turn they back. My homies facing all these tracks. My homies all rapping Mac. We rolling out like Cadillac. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. I'm with my homies, yeah.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. 2K Sports. It's Chicago and Chicago. And it's Chicago to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for Chicago right now, Jeff Taylor is out there with Quincy Acey. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Lucas in the point guard position. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
The shot by Taylor, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Jones dishes to Selmans. Back to Jones. Shoots from 12. That's good on the jump shot. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Lucas kicks to Taylor. Lopez, a screen on Selmans. Taylor passes to Lopez. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Chicago on defense. Franklin dishes to Noah. Lopez with the steal. Now here's Taylor, the fast break opportunity. It's stolen by Jones. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Here's Selmans. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line, John Selmans.
And he sinks the second. Lucas with it. Kicks to Lopez. To the left side wing. Taylor passes to Ace. And the shot is good.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the contest. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Noah kicks to Franklin. And again, no good by Chicago. To the middle. Here's Acey. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Rozier. Defended by Lucas. And he gets it to go.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Chicago leading. He kicks it to AC. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Quincy AC. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Udo's checked in for Quincy AC. Landry Fields comes in for Jeff Taylor. And it's Jackson in for Lucas.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Vujicic dishes to Jackson. Fields the pass to Lopez. Vujicic kicks to Udo. To the inside. Reverses. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago making some changes. Cooley's checked in. And Franklin subbed in for Sasha Vujicic. Franklin can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers.
Here's Davies. And he banks in the layup. It's all knotted up.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Franklin. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row ain't close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Once again, Team Dancers.
They have not led for a while. A chance to do so here.
Boy, they'd love to retake the lead right now.
Pass to Jokic. Inside. Fields with the steal. He dishes it to Cooley. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Chicago trails by 3. Here's Miller. And Franklin pulls it down. Jackson drives in. Here's Fields. And again, no good by Chicago.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He's off on the second.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Rozier. And again, Chicago. No good. Pass to Jackson. He feeds it to Franklin. From deep three-point range. And they will call over the back on the play.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
No luck that time either. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Chicago up 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
We've got Perry Jones, Jamal Franklin out there with Salmons, and it's Martin in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Chicago trailing here. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Lopez.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Some changes for Chicago. Taylor's checked in for Clay Anthony early. And John Lucas is subbed in for Stockton. Franklin kicks to Jones. The shot is off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Vujicic's shot is off. Franklin dishes to Noah. 14 feet away. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's AC. A beautiful reverse layup. AC's got 10 points.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one. Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you've come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Salmons, no luck.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat. Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Rozier, he's checked in for Jamal Franklin. And Chicago also making a switch. Landry Fields checking in for Sasha Vujicic. And finished off by Noah.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Lucas kicks to Taylor. And the basket good.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Chicago trails by 6. Rozier the pass to Jones. Salmons from outside. The rebound by Fields.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead. Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
So he gets them both. Chicago leading by 6. It's Jackson with the drive. The pass to Franklin. The shot misses. Good D by Miller. Franklin's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Davies. And the shot no good, a bit short. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. And that one's good. Fields has got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
For Chicago, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Chicago and New York. And it's Chicago to start out. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. You've got Quincy Acey. Lucas is out there with Vujacic. Then it's Jeff Taylor. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. The shot by Lito, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here's Grant. Pass to Hibbert. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. It's stolen by Jenkins. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Chicago with the ball. Lucas dishes to Taylor. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Acey down low. Covered by Hibbert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Taylor. Lito with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The dish to Hibbert. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Lucas the pass to Acey. Back to Lucas. Stolen by Grant. And a fast break now for New York. Jenkins can't get it to go.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Nice shot by Vujacic. Jenkins with it. To the inside. And Teletovic kicks to Lito. To the paint. Here's Hibbert. And he gets it to go.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And Hibbert with the block. Now here's Jenkins. Defense right on him. No good from Grant. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. That's good. Vujacic has got his second basket.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Turnaround Jay. And it's Hibbert missing.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Vujacic's shot is off. New York trailing. Here's Lito. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Stolen by Grant. And a fast break now for New York.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Walters checked in for New York. Troy Daniels comes in for Grant. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Jackson has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's New York with it. Here's Lito. Fields covering. Hibbert dishes to Moultrie. Back to Hibbert. And that one is stuffed right through.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Jackson. It's good from long range. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Tries it from 9. Hibbert the pass to Daniels. Here's Lito. Fields covering. Another shot. And that one's good. Lito's got 6 points.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Jackson kicks to Yuta. And he slams it one-handed.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounce ability.
There's the pick. Dishes it to Moultrie. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
Again, the miss by Jackson.
And honestly, not real happy with the shots.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. New York leads by just 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And New York, looking at who they've got. Arnett Moultrie is out there with Roy Hibbert. And there's John Jenkins. Then there's Hairston. And it's Daniels in at the 1.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
had a glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Udo's checked in for New York. Jeff Taylor, he's checked in for Chicago. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Stockton. And Udo with the stuff.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Here is Daniels, following the three-point basket by Chicago. Here's Jenkins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Stockton kicks to Taylor. Inside. Here's Early. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Udo dishes to Hairston. Misses the three. Chicago leading. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
That's good.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Here's Jenkins. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Both free throws good from Jenkins.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And Stockton, here we go. Sasha Vujacic is checked in for Chicago. Lucas comes in for Stockton.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup, the Chicago team.
Now Vujacic. Outside, Taylor.
John Lucas.
Ladies, Taylor's got 5 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Udo. No good. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's AC. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And he gets it to go. Daniels passes to Jenkins. Hairston against Taylor. The 15-footer. Hairston, good. Chicago leading by 4. Here's Lucas. Rebounded by Hairston. Here's Jenkins. Hits the three-point bomb. Jenkins got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Chicago calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Udo. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Arnett Moultrie. Ricky Lito, he's checked in for P.J. Hairston. And it's Grant in for Daniels.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Timeout call. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
New York calls timeout.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Grant kicks to Hibbert. Misses the fadeaway inside. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Lucas lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Lucas has got his first points of the game.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Now here's Hibbert. He's got 8. And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last. 15 seconds left now here in the second. Passes it to Vujicic. That one wide left. Here's Jenkins. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. New York ahead, leading by a point. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. So for Chicago right now, Taylor is out there with Quincy Acey. Then it's Lucas. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Vujicic in at the 2 spot. He dishes it to Taylor. Now here's Taylor, the fast break opportunity.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Now, here's Grant. Pass to Teletovic. 6 to shoot. Lito kicks to Jenkins. And the shot falls short this time.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Lito, covered by Vujicic. Here's Hibbert. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Good game for Hibbert. He has 8 points and a block. The assists have been coming for him, along with putting some numbers up from the foul line, too.
Yeah, I love the unselfishness and then also the tremendous focus that's been on display.
Jackson, he's checked in for John Lucas. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
But they get it back. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And it's blocked. New York calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
checked in for John Jenkins. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. To the paint. Vaughn gets the bucket. Vaughn's got his first basket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt.
Sometimes you can catch the defense napping when you make a strong pass like that in transition.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Chicago making a switch here. Franklin's checked in. Grant dishes to Hibbert. To the middle. Franklin with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. That's tipped.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
To the right side. Here's Lido. New York, no good that time either.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Grant the pass to Hibbert. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Chicago calls timeout. Changes for Chicago. Udo comes in for Quincy Acey. And Landry Fields subbed in for Jeff Taylor. It's Jackson with the drive. Inside. Here's Vaughn. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. 2 shots. He hits both from the stripe. 1:58 left here in the third quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely...
Who's going to win that race?
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
New York calls timeout. And New York making a change here. Jenkins checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Grant outside. Drills the elbow jumper. And New York leads by 3.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Now here's Jenkins. He's got 5. And there's the feed to Hibbert. Here's Lido. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 5-point New York lead.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Fields can't get it to go.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Udo with the ball. Picked up by Hibbert. New York leading by 5. Grant kicks to Hibbert. It's stolen by Udo. Fields dishes to Lopez. From deep. It's rebounded by New York. Teletovic has got his 3rd rebound tonight. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. Here is Lucas. They've got Hairston. Mirza Teletovic out there with Roy Hibbert. Then there's Ricky Lido. And it's Daniels in the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Daniels with it. Lopez covering. Hibbert the pass to Daniels. 5 on the clock. Here's Teletovic. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Teletovic has got the lead up to 5 now for New York. Lucas. Off target from outside. Lucas has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Here's Vujicic. Feeds it to Lucas. And there's the pass to Ace. To the wing on the left. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Taylor.
That's a huge 3-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Picked away. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. John Jenkins checked in for New York.
John Jenkins.
New York leading by 4. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Udo's checked in for Roy Hibbert. Chicago calls timeout. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He told us, guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it and just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New York.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they've piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
Here's Taylor. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Hairston. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Lucas. And the layup's good off the glass.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy, and what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
There's the screen. And here's Daniels. Now here's Taylor. The fast break opportunity. Rips down the breakaway slam.
We could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now nerves and tightness become a factor.
And it's becoming a battle of will right now. This is as good a game as we could have hoped for.
timeout. A different look for New York. Pulido comes in for Hairston. And it's Grant in for Jenkins. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Right wing. Here's Lido. A three-pointer off the mark. Chicago trailing here. Taylor attacking. Kicks it to Lucas to take the lead. Good. Lucas has got 5 points in the quarter.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Lido.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Lucas kicks to Vujacic, and he gets it to go. Taylor's got 22.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's Vujacic. Goes back up. AC dishes to Lopez. Lucas kicks to Vujacic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. A second chance effort. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
And New York making a change. Hibbert's checked in. Now, here's Grant. Buries it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Outside, Taylor. Now here's Lucas. Here's Vujacic. He feeds it to Lopez. Count it!
Kevin, they've still got a foul to give at this point.
Yeah, and strategy wouldn't be bad to use it if they need to.
Here's Daniels. The three won't fall. Here's Vujacic. Money!
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on it.
And so it's Chicago.